Okay, so first off, I was listening to Jim Fetzer program that he put up, um, and called Truth versus News. Okay, and I don't know. It used to be different. Scott Bennett used to be on it, but it is still of interest. And I want to support Jim because he's being attacked and cyberbullied and all this shit on Rumble and BitChute. I'm not really quite understanding it, or understanding why. I know, the reason behind it, but uh, okay. He just asked someone not to be in his show anymore. Like, that's not the end of the world. And two people did not get along. This shit happens all the time. I don't know why that happened. All right, so this is a TikTok video. I don't like TikTok. I don't like the 2-second videos. Like you go through 5 minutes of ads and then 2-second videos, and then the music in the background. And it's now owned by the Knesset, essentially, which is the Israeli parliament. I don't know why the fuck you'd want to go there. People have such short attention spans. And I noticed that really the last video I did, I had to put it on private for a few minutes because it was telling me for almost 24 hours that it was checking for restrictions. And I thought, what the hell is going on now? YouTube is weirding out. Yandex is almost gone. I mean, you can still do better for image searches, but it has AI now. And if you ask a question, if you just put, like, you want to pick up something that someone said 20 years ago, and you word a question, so-and-so bad. Put in the name and just put down bad. Or drunk driving for Sidney Blumenthal, Max Blumenthal's father, right before the 2008 New Hampshire primaries, which I believe Obama won, but I can't be sure. The Obamas and the Clintons are not friends. Hillary wanted that position, but Obama got it. And to shut Hillary up, Obama put her in as Secretary of State. So I know this isn't interesting. It's not flashy, whatever. Okay. All right. So I want to show you this. ERIKA KIRK freezes when asked her own wedding date on the Charlie Kirk podcast. Now, if you've been following any of my videos here, you will know that a couple months ago or whatever it was in September, 6 weeks ago or something, I don't even want to think about it. Someone that I never liked, that I found I keep saying this, that I found his style to be a turnoff. His appearance automatically made me go, ugh. His speech pattern, his gestures, his body language, everything was just, and that stupid piece of hair hanging on his head. I just said, this is not someone that I'm into. He is weird. And I mean, I think he is. He's not natural. He's very rehearsed. Everything he reads from his show is on a computer screen. He can't just go off the cuff. I mean, if he's reading an article or specific information, I can certainly understand it. I think he was with those children that I do not believe are his. He was quite creepy. And she is nuts. Sorry to say. All right. I mean, she's just equally as weird.
Well, this one's easy. How long have you been married, and when did you know?
I mean, people are saying that he was going to run for president. Are you fucking kidding? I don't think he'd get past an exploratory committee. Number one. Number two, his information is heavily. It would almost be like putting Ben Shapiro up there. Ben Shapiro is more annoying and more kind of gross. But I mean, essentially, their message really wasn't much different. I will have you remember, if you do, that in the 2020 campaign, I think, yeah, he voted for Amy Klobuchar instead of Trump. I'm pretty sure in the primary. Like, Trump had already done his first term, which was really good. Then he was cheated out of a second term. And then he ran for a third term, and I don't know who he is. He's never filmed. His body is not filmed anymore on the bottom. And the press is complying because he's doing exactly what they want him to do. It's really gross. He's no different than Biden. He's worse than Biden, actually. I never thought I'd say that. Why Biden was chosen as VP? It probably should have been Hillary. But I think he knew that Hillary would have brought down the ticket. Biden was always a piece of shit. And he was controlled anyway. And I mean, Fetzer thinks that Biden was articulate, blah, blah. No, he wasn't. I mean, I have done videos back in 2020 on the crime bill that Bill Clinton put in, the 3 strikes bill, where he called black people animals and said, would you want your mother or grandmother to walk down a street with one of these people? They're animals. They belong in prison. This is what he said. And it was really offensive. This was back in the 90s. It was extremely offensive. And just remember, that guy was sworn in his first term in 1973 at the same time Nixon was sworn in. Wrap your head around that. No one seems to find that particularly interesting. Were you even alive when Nixon was sworn in? And frankly, I'd rather have Richard Nixon now than any of this shit. And he wasn't impeached. He resigned under pressure on his own accord. Let's not forget, he did get us out of Vietnam and the draft ended. It was too much for people. This shit had to come to an end. He also was aware of the problem with the blue and white country in the Middle East and how the government was being infiltrated, and he did not know what to do about it. Now, the Trump mugshot picture that sits behind ERIKA, I think, is the most effing fucking stupid thing I ever saw in my whole life. This whole thing is a clown show. Has anyone ever noticed that these people do podcasts with a white bookshelf behind them? Except for a few. And just her body language, her facial expressions, everything is just so bizarre. Those hair extensions are just disgusting. It's not real hair, people. It's fake. You can see right here, you can see where the extension line is right here. But instead of trimming them off evenly and using a flat iron, because I've had extensions, when you wash extensions, especially blonde ones, most of the hair is Asian. And what they do is they dye it and then put it on the shelf. I think it's Remy Hair is the most popular, Remy, I believe. And it's naturally curly and coarse, and you have to straighten it out, blow dry it or something, or it just looks like a massive piece of shit. All right. And no, my extensions weren't that long. I mean, at most they were, I don't know. I actually, they were cute, but once they start to grow out, if your hair grows fast, you can see the glue things. So you have to, go through one hell of a time styling it so no one sees that. But she has a glue in the back. I don't know why she thinks that it's attractive, but she is insane. So let's continue.
It was time to get married.
Oh. Now, he has a massive overbite where he takes his teeth and he goes, you see that? It's really, really irritating. I am having trouble with my volume too. So this is on a channel that I don't normally watch because of Dustin Emos. Someone has told me that they think Peggy Hall's a robotic voice. Dustin Emos has a very robotic voice, but he also has this bizarre beard thing going on. Don't people care about how they look anymore? Honestly, this just looks like a bunch of weird angles and symbols here, doesn't it? Oh, is he disgusting? You see, I hate having to talk about this guy because I think he was extremely polarizing. So she has the weird Knights Templar cross or something. Then she looks to me like she borrowed a gold and diamond encrusted. She's got buck teeth there too. Diamond encrusted. Oh, gosh. She's got all kinds of piercings, tattoos, rings. How could anyone think she's pretty? I'm not getting this. Okay. So I want to spend as little time as possible looking at these people because they make me so physically ill. So let's go to the beginning of this damn thing.
Well, this one's easy. How long have you been married, and when did you know it was time to get married?
We've been married since 2021. Since 2021.
I think Michelle Obama did the same thing. Okay.
We laugh about this because our dates are so messed up because of babies, meaning there's so many dates to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Anniversaries,
Anniversaries? What anniversary? You have one wedding date and you have an anniversary once a year. Look at his just evil teeth that he's always playing with his hands. He never stops.
One. We laugh.
And when did you know it was time to get married?
Why does he? You notice how he does that with his teeth? Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I am so revolted by these people. I just have never liked them, and I would never, ever, 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 ever. I mean, have you ever seen me replay a clip on this guy? I have about 10,000 videos that I've recorded over the years. They are not all up. I have the 3 channels. I know he's controlled. I don't want controlled information.
We've been married since 2021.
She has buck teeth. 1, 2. Ugh.
We laugh about this because our dates are so messed up because of babies.
Our dates are so messed up because of babies. Or is it that you can't remember them? Because I think she probably spends most of her day. I think those kids are actors. I think she probably spends most of her day shopping for very expensive jewelry. And then, to put her image together takes hours. It's not a quick, short thing for her. He's laughing. God, he is so ugly. Look at that hair. What is that? Ugh.
Meaning there's so many dates to remember.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 kids and your wedding date. It actually technically is. It's not there is so many dates to remember. It's there are so many dates to remember. But like, if you're a mom and you're pregnant for 9 months, which someone said they found one picture of her pregnant, according to Grok and according to every single search I have done, and I have done more than one, there is not one picture of this chick pregnant. If you're talking about the basketball she had underneath her dress, this shit is really starting to get to me, you guys. Okay.
Anniversaries, kids'
Anniversaries.
birth
May
dates.
14th,
Yeah.
August
All the things.
23rd.
So you have one wedding date and 2 children. It's so hard for you to remember. She's stupid. And someone said that she's going to be put up as vice president. I don't think so. This guy just looks insane.
How did we?
He's biting his nails.
So we've been married for.
How did you know it was time to get married?
We've been married. She couldn't even remember the amount of time she was married because they never were married.
Well, this one's easy. How long have you been married, and when did you know it was time to get married?
We've been married since 2021. We laugh about this because our dates are
Oh yeah, it is funny, isn't it?
so messed up because of babies.
Your dates are so messed up because of babies? Something else is going on with this one. And she's supposed to be smart and Christ-like. Now look at her fingers. She's doing some sort of weird devil horn thing here.
Meaning there's so many dates to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Anniversaries, kids' birth
May
dates.
14th,
Yeah.
August
All the
23rd.
things. How did we? So we've been married for.
How did you know it was time to get married?
If they were married for 4 years, you'd know, hey, we've been married for 4 years. You're waiting for your 5th wedding anniversary and then your 10th and all that shit. You go through a lot of planning for a wedding. But she can't remember it. So I believe that there is something very wrong with her, that she is 100% controlled by someone.
Like kids'
Like kids' birthdays.
birth
May
dates.
14th,
Yeah.
August
All the things.
23rd.
Birthdays, all the things. It's so hard. I can't remember. Anniversaries, kids' birthdays.
How did we? So we've been married for.
How did you know it was
4
time to
years.
get married?
4 years.
I mean,
how did we know? You just know.
it's also what.
Ugh.
Don't waste your time. Right?
Don't waste your time.
What do you mean, don't waste your time?
And plus, we were ready to start our life together.
That's right. Okay,
That was an easy one.
That's easy.
Okay. I want you to. That's an easy one. She couldn't get through it.
Okay,
that was an easy one.
That's easy.
All right, girls, tell me what's wrong with his teeth, guys and gals, and his head. People don't just have a little patch of hair going down like that. Okay, I'm sorry. This is so gross. I can barely take it. And then she's like, oh, that's an easy one. And I want you to think about this. Charlie actually had these questions printed out. Something about getting married or what. Oh my God.
We've been married since 2021. We laugh about this because our dates.
Yeah, it's hilarious because you're stupid as heck. There is so many dates to remember, right, ERIKA? But she's vice presidential material. I'm sorry for doing this. Okay. Who buried the investigation of KIRK's murder?
And we still know nothing factual about it. The information or disinformation that's come out is nonsensical. Andrew Clove, a spokesman for Turning Point, executive producer of the Charlie Kirk Show, said the doctor who examined.
Would you need a producer for that? And then, as you can see by what I just showed you, the producer doesn't do a very good job. He doesn't prep his the host of the show with the correct information. Yeah. Okay.
And Kirk told him there was.
You know what? It's very hard for me to get through this.
Something totally fraudulent, but how about this one? I love it. Well, something didn't make a free
Rampage. Be honest. How many without a single?
We've been married since 2020. Laugh many dates birth
Maybe.
for.
How did you know?
How did we?
There's to Charlie Kirk's widow, who reveals he planned to run for president.
Okay. There is no way that guy could have ever run. I can't see him running for any position and winning anything. I just can't. But if you watch my last video, TPUSA is nothing more than a very large money laundering operation, and it goes into TPUK, which is an extremely large money laundering operation, in my opinion. I have no proof of this. I'm just saying. Ooh.
Get this.
You can tell just by looking at this picture that she's acting. Look at this dress she's wearing.
We all see it. There's a poison in the American air. It has nothing to do with climate change. It's the venom of a political left that traded ideas for brute force intimidation for years. Brand new price for was stolen week. America, they stole from all of us, from Fox. at a White House ceremony in the Rose Garden Tuesday, what would have been her husband, 30, Charlie Kirk. See, thank you, Mr. President, for honoring my husband in such a profound way.
How are you? She won the Presidential Medal of Freedom for what? She's a dingbat.
She began hogwash about.
And a groomed actress now for many, many years. Yeah, ERIKA has been a groomed actress.
Your thoughts to freedom. Hogwash abounds. Joaquin, your thoughts.
Yeah, ERIKA has been a groomed actress now for many, many years. She's a deep state groomed, ready to become what? Probably a vice president candidate with J.D. Vance.
No, I don't see that happening. I don't think she could handle the schedule, number one. Number two, she's kind of stupid and rather revolting. Let's see, Independence Day. God, there is so many dates to remember. You have like Christmas and Thanksgiving and Easter, and then you have July 4, and then you have the 4th of July and Independence Day. She probably she doesn't know shit.
Yes, that's what they're saying. Yeah, I mean, I wrote several articles, obviously, on the KIRK thing, but my latest one was on her. And yeah, she's a deep state plant. Israel saw where KIRK was going.
No,
and they got rid of him.
No.
They got rid of him, whether he's alive or dead. I'm still,
if you're still teetering on what is what, I really can't take you seriously.
On the fence, but leaning more toward your.
I mean, are you crazy?
View, Jim, that actually he's alive, and, under protection and all that.
Under protection? I don't know. Very easy to do plastic surgery on that guy. Well, he has an unusually large head.
And just by her not being able to remember these basic dates that every marriage partner always knows,
Oh my gosh, what happened there?
These kids that never have their face toward the camera when they take pictures. I mean, it's all been staged and groomed. That and she's like a honey trap, basically.
Yeah.
A Zionist honey trap.
Yeah. She'll remarry soon. Just watch. Because, why waste time?
For the whole nation to go through another, assassination, JFK, here we go.
Are you kidding? Are you comparing this little moron to anyone important?
All over again, Martin Luther King, RFK,
Oh, come on.
And it's always for an agenda, a major agenda. And it always kind of goes back to Israel. Here we go again,
I don't know about that.
So, catalytically, you do with your computer, everything you're being watched. They're going to get rid of the cash.
Okay.
Everything's going to be digital.
Well, he's not here, though.
Homeless.
I have such a hard time listening to someone talking about the U.S. when you don't even live here and you don't even know what it's like anymore. Because to my knowledge, he's been over in Bali for Indonesia, I believe, for an extended period of time. And this is his background. It looks like a cement wall.
Now, because of their social credit scores being low. Well, that's where, that's
right that she got the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Did I read that right? That she got the Presidential Medal of Freedom from Donald Trump? I mean, look, I knew that we were handing out Pulitzer Prizes like candy, and I knew we were handing out Nobel Prizes like candy, but I didn't know that the Presidential Medal of Freedom comes because you were married to the new martyr.
Oh,
Except, Trump gives her the medal, and so now she's canonized, knighted, you know,
oh,
rise, you are a new freedom saint for our new movement. So you're canonized and the narrative's canonized. And by the way, let's look at this beautiful woman with the emotional appeal,
God, I don't see her that way at all.
the amplification of family voices, the trauma, the editing, the performance, everything that's taking place
That chick isn't going through any trauma.
in here indicates that Israel's helping Donald Trump turning point into a new group of a new church of the Freedom Saint
Oh my God.
that is going to be led by our wife of our illustrious martyr Charlie Kirk, ERIKA Kirk. I think it's been a plan in progress for quite a while.
Yes, I think it has to. Don, you can take us out.
Okay, so I think that's absurd. But I think it's more deep than that. And if you watch the video that I was working on, you have a money tree that goes back to Lord Michael Farmer. I know you guys are, shut up, Colleen. No. Uh-uh. Because you have members of the current presidential cabinet that are highly involved in this. Now, in addition to that, Susie Wiles, you guys, no, she is like the person that filters information for our president. She essentially tells him what to do. And I mean, it's my opinion he would have won that campaign without her. I mean, he had momentum. He got a lot of votes from many minorities. People like him, but I don't like him anymore. You know what? I never really did like him. It was like, oh yeah, Donald Trump. Ugh. Okay, sort of like that. He was all over everything when he was married to Ivana Trump. Ivanka, Don Jr., and Eric's mom. Okay. If I can find this easily, I'll play it for you. Yeah. Um, mm, okay. Mm. Nope, this is not right. No. Uh, all right. I hate having to do this. Okay, let me see if I can find this. It is going to take a while here. October 13th. So yeah. I think this is it, but if it isn't, we'll click off right away. I think it's here.
This will not change in any way.
Exercise in optics by President Trump. He put on a great us anything that we hadn't heard before. And then his team met with
U.S. officers is impossible.
It's on another campaign
we'll talk about, could infuriate millions of people who have met our requirements, and apparently we categorically refused all. There's another aspect, hugely frustrating, is that when did we debate the wisdom of
war, and he's threatening more.
To me, the thought of a land invasion of another country, no matter the goal, without authorization from the Congress is a constitutional anathema.
Oh, listen, I agree 100%.
In the same interview, but now talking about these AUMFs, number 14, Chris.
The Iraq War was declared by Congress in 2000.
Oh, no, I absolutely, no, I have no desire to listen to that guy.
Of additional flag officer billets. Another
We appreciate it. Thank you for accommodating my schedule, my dear
Oh,
friend.
shut up.
Including getting me thinking about Golan Heights, which is probably one of the greatest things to ever happen. Miriam, stand up, please. She really is. I mean, she loves this country.
Yeah, no, she didn't love the U.S.
The United States or Israel?
to talk to John.
That might mean Israel, I must say.
Thought it was reprehensible to tell no
And talk to John Bolton. And up until that point, President Trump had refused to meet with the man. He didn't like Bolton, didn't like anything about him, and didn't want him around.
Okay, I can hear my audio starting to get weird. I'm not going to be able to find the clip I wanted to. I just wanted you guys to see that. Okay. All right.